Sonic fans don't like Sonic. Let's talk about it. What's going on, Corsas? Crimson RB Alazarn here, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. So, last time what did we do? We beat Pyramid Cave, we did, Death Chamber, and we fought against King Boom Boo. And I ended the video before we were taking on the next boss. But first, you know what? Let me finish the intro first. So, if you guys do enjoy the video and you want to see more and you want to show your support, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And while you're at, turn on the notification bell and share this video with a friend or family member, because doing all of that lets people know that I exist. Also, if you want to know what the schedule of the week is, the links to it will mean a lot to me if you followed me on Twitter and Blue Sky. You don't have to, obviously, but it would mean a lot if you did so. The links to both of those will be in the description down below. So, without further ado, let's get back into the hero story. So, you're probably wondering, Crimson, what do you mean Sonic fans don't like Sonic? That's not the proper way to explain that. It's not that Sonic fans don't like... Oh god. It's not that Sonic fans don't like Sonic. It's that there's another ugly truth that I figured out via one video, the comment section on one video. And that video is called, I tried using the bumpers to dodge for some reason. I don't know why. But, yeah. God damn it. It was on a video that came out, well, at the time of this recording, a day ago. And it's called... What is it? Sonic fans hate Sonic? Or I actually don't remember what it was called. I will look it up real quick. Yeah, it's called Sonic Fans Hate It, and it's by Juicy, what's their name? Sorry, I just gotta make sure my details are correct. Juicy Polar B. And basically, the video is about, oh god damn it, it's about, if you haven't seen it, Sega released they released a teaser for a new Sonic animation, a new official Sonic animation, where Sonic, Shadow, and Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge, they're all going against Mel. Oh god damn it. They're all going against Metal Sonic. And it's really cool, and it's really well animated, and it's not even finished yet, which is insane for how good it looks. Like, it looks super good, given the fact that it's not even finished yet. Okay. It's not even finished yet, and it looks that good. So, and So, you're probably wondering, Crimson, how can animation that looks that good cause problems? Well, it's because of one of the most annoying arguments that is still had in the Sonic community to this day. And you wanna know that? Oh, you son of a bitch. You wanna know what that argument is? Sonic using wind versus electricity to showcase Sonic's speed. Basically what happened is that there's a frame, or there's a shot, or rather there's a moment in the animation where Sonic is shown using electricity while he's running. And Sonic fans, absolutely, a lot of them anyway, or the loud minority, absolutely hated it. They were fuming at it. And I saw all their reason, and I saw a good amount of the reasons in that video. Alright? I saw a great amount of them in the video, and you know what? I will admit, some of them are good. They are, good arguments. But some of them, specifically by one person in particular, I will not give names, because that is not being a bigger person. But this person in particular was, oof. Basically, I'll go over the arguments for electricity as a starting ground. Well, besides one, it looks cool. That's the obvious one, but also, people have their own ideas about and headcanons for why Sonic is using electricity. Some people headcanon that's chaos energy. Some people say that it's because Sonic runs so fast that he's generating static electricity from running, which is the opinion. It's the thing I think of. It's the reason that I think of. So you know what? I'll continue after this.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.
So this is the space colony where Eggman is hiding. What?
Is everyone all right? We should be landing soon.
The hatch doors are open. Sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those Master Emeralds.
Don't sweat it.
Right?
Land the shuttle and let me out.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever! What's up with that knucklehead anyway? Trying to take over the shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure. Huh? Where did he go now?
Looks like he bailed.
This place looks deserted, dusty too.
This place was shut down about 50 years ago because of a terrible accident. The first Bernoulli spherical space colony, called ARC. When it was operational, it was the most advanced research center of its kind. But looking at it now,
it's an abandoned ark, wouldn't you say?
There's not much time left before Eggman fires that weapon again. We've got to hurry. Let's find the cannon and destroy it.
Yeah! Someone designed that weapon to be impenetrable from outside attacks. Its defense shields are super strong, so we have to find a way to destroy it from
Isn't
inside.
that a Chaos Emerald?
It looks like it, doesn't it? But in fact, it's a fake one I created after researching the real emerald. It has the same wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one. It's designed to reverse the energy field inside the Chaos Emeralds and blow up. It looks so real, even a machine can't tell the difference. I'll find the power supply and destroy it. Sonic, you find the control room, okay?
So the plan is, we'll switch the Chaos Emeralds when the machine is stopped, right?
I hate you! You guys always leave me behind and have all the fun!
Alright, mission stage 13, internal engine. Destroy colony's power generator. Okay, so back to what I was saying. The arguments for lightning. Also, mind you, just to make something clear, no one that was in favor for lightning ever said that it should replace wind. You know, the thing that Sonic's known for. They said that it's cool, but they never said that it should replace it. Just want to reiterate that part. Oh my god, where do I go? What? Oh, there. The arguments being it's super cool, being the obvious one. Stack electricity, chaos energy. Those arguments. Those are pretty sound arguments, I would say. For Sonic, having electricity in his kit. But the arguments against it were as such. Let's start with something that, valid. Sonic is the wind. His whole thing is being like the wind, Having electricity in that can sort of remove the meaning behind it. I don't really agree, but that's what someone said. But I can see that argument. I can see the argument. I don't agree with it, but I can see it. I can understand it.
This door is locked. The switch to unlock the door should be around here somewhere.
Right? I understand the argument. It's not one I personally agree with, but I understand it. Yeah, that was my fault. I should have done that. Again, no one said that lightning had to replace the wind. It's a cool addition to it. Just want to reiterate that point again. But someone, just an individual in particular, I will not give names. Well, mainly me too. But there were a lot of people with valid opinions. Some people said that they didn't mind the electricity, but they liked it more. But they liked wind more. That's valid. There's nothing wrong with that. But there were two people in particular that were just haters of even the concept of Sonic having electricity in his kit. Basically, their argument was that hang on, there's an upgrade I have to get. But their argument was basically like, you know, same like Sonic is the wind. Well, actually, more specifically, Sonic has never shown, and this one's from a specific person, and their character, all right. They basically said that Sonic has never shown any electrical abilities besides in Frontiers, but like nothing permanent. He's never shown any permanent, any permanent electrical abilities. They've only been temporary. You know, and you know what? Fair. Like that, I'm not gonna act like that isn't true. It is. Oh, for fuck's sake, how I get? Like, I'm not gonna act like it's not true. Like, there hasn't been a Sonic game that's specifically showcased Sonic with electrical abilities that wasn't, like, nothing permanent anyway. Leave me alone. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't go. I have to kill you. Thank you. What else? God, their argument was so dumb. I'm starting to forget. I had low health anyway. It's fine. What else was their argument? God damn, I'm trying to remember. Brother, I hate these guys so much. Oh, I can't stand them. Alright, I'm back. And I just did some research and oh shit. Basically, this one commenter was just so annoying. Obviously, basically they said in this long essay, it felt to read. Oh my god. That basically said, well, first off, let's go into one of their replies. Someone said that, you know, I don't think one design choice is better than another, but I think that this is another case of Sonic fans being upset with a superficial change to Sonic's design to Sonic. Oh, brother, come on. Okay, so yeah, I got no excuse for that one. Anyway, basically what they were saying is just that Sonic fans have had this same similar debate about a design choice from like involving Sonic, like specifically. People argued about his fur color, they argued about his eye color, they argued about so many things involving Sonic. And you know, like, at the end of the day, I think both design choices are really good. That's pretty much what they said. like an abridged version, what they said, which is it's a good take, and a good amount of it is true. However, this person, this commenter, we'll just call them M, took that, just completely disregarded the comment that they were responding to by saying, thematically, what does lightning have to do with Sonic though? Like, genuinely, no head cannons, no stuff like that, like, with evidence and proof. What does that have to do with it? And someone in response said that, like, it's static electricity, you're like chaos energy or something like that. And they were just, they are being so just childish. Basically going like, head cannons go burr, random bullshit go burr, nothing backed up with evidence go burr, like stuff like that, just childish stuff. Just stuff that makes you question whether or not they're an adult. And then they had... Oh wait, no, I'll bring that point. I forgot to bring up a point involving, like, the one big point that the comment that M was responding to. No, just for no confusion, we'll call them Sky instead. We'll call them Sky. Like, I don't want people confusing M with M's Berry. No, we'll just go with Sky. Because their head was in the fucking clouds. Anyway. But yeah, basically, it was just, Can you go up, please? Thank you. How do I explain? But yeah, that's pretty much how it was. And then they basically had this whole paragraph essay talking about, people saying that, who cares, it doesn't matter, it's cool. Is another way of disregarding someone's arguments, and blah blah blah, all this other stuff. When, mind you, they were doing basically the same thing to another commenter, the one I was just talking about. Just disregard their argument and just kept going on with their agenda. I just want to point out, not one time in this comment section do you see them ever like say that they see why someone feels this way. Like, you don't ever see them go like, I see why you would feel this way, but like, this is why I think the lightning doesn't work with Sonic. You don't ever see them do that. Not once. It's just me. My opinion's better than yours. You're stupid. That's how it felt anyway. Like, if you don't agree with my opinion, if you think lightning really is that cool, there's something wrong with you. And like, they even brought up the symbolism behind the wind and all that, and just they're just being a hypocrite. At the end of the day, they're just being a big hypocrite. And it's like, bro, you're the reason that we Sonic fans get a bad rep. you're what people think of when they think of Sonic fans. People like you are the reason that we get a bad rap. Like, we don't have a good rep already, and you're not helping. And you know what? I was gonna end this whole like thing, this whole rant off with like a very important thing that one of the commenters I was talking about earlier was talking about. They basically said that at the end of their comment, talking about Sonic fans arguing over any design change to Sonic, even if it's not that big of a deal. They also said at the end that Sonic fans just hate anything changed about Sonic, basically. That's pretty much what they said. And you know what? I completely agree. That is how I feel. Sonic fans just will not accept the idea of Sonic changing. Sonic has to stay the exact same as he was back in CD. Because like that's the point that's the point Sonic fans bring up all the time. And they bring up he's fast like the wind. Right? But like, the wind changes. The wind doesn't stay the exact same. Things change, people. It's not that hard of a concept. Even if Sonic doesn't change as a character, which I'm aware he doesn't, that doesn't mean his abilities can't. It's like it's not like you're removing lightning. Oh, we got the bazooka, by the way, or the Vulcan cannon, whatever it's called. It's both. Like, people aren't saying we should just completely remove lightning. They're just simply saying that they think the lightning is cool. You can have both, Sky. You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose between one or another or the other. You can have both. Alright? You can have both. Alright? You can have both. And it's just like, whoa, whoa. Oh, do I already have it? I think I might already have the bazooka. I think. Anyway, that person just came off as just the fun police to me. I mean, that's how they came off. They just came off as the idea of people like having their own like opinions about Sonic that don't match with theirs and that are fun and cool. It's just like the idea, it felt like the idea of that to them just wasn't like comprehensible. That's how it felt anyway. But yeah, it's basically Sonic fans don't like change. They just don't. Especially when it's changed is to Sonic. Even when it's not that big of one. And doesn't even change the meaning behind this character. Because, call me crazy, giving Sonic electrical abilities, which, given the fact that he's the wind, as people keep arguing, makes sense. you know, it makes sense to give him electricity since he's the wind, and stack electricity makes is stuff. It makes sense. No, please. But yeah, that's basically the gist of my rant. And it's like, there are people, I know there are people out there who genuinely are confused as to why people look down on the Sonic community. This is why. You know how people say Sonic fans specifically, or even not just Sonic fans, but just people, they say that Sonic fans aren't happy with anything. Hey, we're never happy with anything. And that is completely correct. Also, I did off ones. Jeez. But that is completely correct. We are just not happy with anything. If it's not the same as it's been for the last decade, then we can't accept it. There can't be change. Sonic has to stay the exact same, abilities and all. And Sky, if you're watching this, and you know who you are, if you're watching this, I think that you are an incredibly sad person, and you are one of the many people who give the Sonic community a bad rep. You're one of the reasons. People like you are the reason that we get a bad rep. Just think about that next time you comment something. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I think we only did like 2 levels. We did a boss, and hang on. We did a boss. Did we do another level? I don't even remember. But yeah. You already know what to do if you did enjoy the video. So next time since we're on the Ark, we'll just continue doing stuff on the Ark. I think Knuckles is next, which is Meteor Hurry, which is going to suck. I'm not ready for that. That might be a whole video in and of itself. Anyway, with all that said and done, you guys know the drill. Stay fresh, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay you. Bye-bye now, and have a good weekend.